But we're going to try to make sure we get uh, a bit done at least. We're gonna try. So right now we have a lot of people who have crossbows, which is kind of where we wanted to be. But I had to give it a lot of thought, and this is one of the reasons why I'm. The big thing is we have Crawl here, that I would love to have a backpack on. If I knew I could give him a backpack, because he has a backpack slot, but I just don't believe there is a backpack for him to be able to use. I mean, I have never actually tried to give him just a normal backpack like this. No room for that item. I don't know. Because he does have a backpack little slot. Maybe if I go over and buy... I want to just try to buy a backpack. I've never really tried to put a backpack on a dog. I'm kind of curious if I can. So if I can, then Crawl can stick with us a little more. Because right now he's kind of served as team pet, which is fine and dandy, but at the same time, I'd like it for his usefulness to extend past that if I could. Actually, hold on, we might be able to get a thief's backpack from in here. We won't have the money, but at least then we'll be able to see if we can work it in. So let's try to find the no, it's gonna be the guy with the backpack, or the girl with the backpack. There we go. Sign to trade. Okay, they have a backpack there. I want to see if it will even go onto him. No. And there's a chance that like the Garu backpack or something might, but I think that it's just something that was maybe a feature at one point, but we just don't have. So even though it says backpack, I don't think there's anything we can really do there. Excuse me. So I think right now he's kind of relegated to team pet. Means we kind of went to the crossbow direction here, rather than having them as kind of supplemental soldiers. Bone dogs. That's kind of nice to have him. He's a teen now, so that's something. I think we were trying to get our athletics up too. But we do need to make some money actually. Hold on. So I think we need to get our athletics up, and we need to get, because right now we're kind of getting to near pathetic levels of movement speed with some of the new people. Some of the newer people. I'm gonna actually move Crawl inside here for a little while. I'm gonna actually have someone put him back up there. Go ahead, run up here, Crawl Cash, and put him back in bed for a little bit, because that will mean that he'll use less food. Actually, hold on, you can pick him up here. Pick up. He's just not going to be that. He's just not going to be that fast. His maximum movement speed isn't that fast. He's moral support and can get into places that we can't necessarily get into because he can't get bounties and stuff like that. So he can scout out for us a lot, but we just don't need him in this training stage. We don't need a scout right now. Whoop, hold on, I see fighting going on over here. Is there a prince there? Hold on, is that a prince you're carrying around? No, that's just a normal fogman. Okay, never mind. What we need to do is find another death yard pretty soon. Let's not take Crawl. Just have him run here. We also want to train our athletics a little bit. Athletics and sneak. Because if we can get the whole crew moving pretty fast and pretty sneaky, I think we won't have much trouble. And we also need to get armor for everyone to be very similar to Crawlcash and Jack Longer here. So they all have the black plate jackets and then the hoods. Because the hoods do a lot for their armor, but at the same time giving them the full ability to shoot without having a perception negative. Which isn't that big of a deal, but if we're going to have a full line of crossbow fire, there's always the chance that we may shoot each other. So I'd like to have that kind of extra backup that we can aim. And this is where, once you start getting a bigger group, this is where something like, even though the toothpick's really, really great, something like the Ranger is a nice upgrade, because the accuracy deviation being very low meaning that you can kind of not have to worry so much about friendly fire or things like that, even if you're really, really, really accurate. I know Beep's following us. He's doing exactly what we're doing. He's sneaking. He's mimicking us. We're gonna just ignore him at the moment. We're not really the kind of squad I think that Beep fits in with. I don't know. Maybe Beep could be a cyber bandit. I mean, that could work. Speaking about cybernetics, that is something we could get to kind of enhance ourselves. But it would require losing limbs, and that's going to require some very, very, very finicky, and very dangerous maneuvers. So we'll have to be careful. But since we're Shek, there's virtually no point not to get some pretty strong limbs. I guess the only reason why you wouldn't want to get bionic limbs, and I don't typically get bionic limbs when I do solo, is for the same very reason. Ooh, okay, we got Fogman incoming. Oh, that's a Fog Prince. Okay, run this way. Oh, turn off sneak, please. Wait, okay, hold on. No, they must be running to Death Yard. Which is good, hold on. Oh, let's just shoot at him to try to get his attention. Hold on. Let's run. Run a bit. They're going to catch up to us, but... Hold on. Do a little quick fire. There we go. Hail of fire. Just run in and hail of fire him. Uh-oh. Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Really bad friendly fire on... Rain the Giant was getting shot up. Hold on. Shoot the prince. Shoot the prince. There we go. Okay, hold on. Now just run back to here, and then have them, and then we can kind of just support fire the ninjas. I think if we keep running, we might be able to. Worst case scenario, someone goes down, but the ninjas are already on their way. So I think we can just go into fighting mode. Worst case scenario, if someone gets knocked down, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to have anyone get carted off. So it's just a good way of getting toughness if we can. And close range crossbowing too. Whoop! Oh, missed some of the action. Yeah, we're doing some serious friendly fire. Oh boy, Hot Long, speaking of serious friendly fire, has been really obliterated. Go and heal. First aid Hot Longs, please. Yeah, that's good. Help them. Oh, I think whoever got hit a little bit. Okay, take them out. No, take him out specifically, Kralkesh. I don't know where you're running. I don't know where you're all running, but let's run over here. And help out who we can. Unconscious. They're going to get up there soon. Should get up pretty soon. I could leave some of these limbs by the dog, and then the dog can eat them. Oh, playing dead. That fog heavy. Okay, where's the prince? Because I want his head. Let's take his head. Okay, and his sword. His head and his sword. Also, the more backpacks we can get for everybody, the better too. However, I think I want to upgrade Jaglonger from the small to the medium thieves backpack, and I think I just want to upgrade a lot of people up to better backpacks because then we can carry just a lot more. Oh, actually, hold on. Do we medic everything? I think probably a lot of people actually have bleeding wounds we haven't been attending to. Yeah, that was the case. Crossroads cause a lot of bleed, so we need to watch out for that. I mean, spike maces do a lot of bleed. So if we really wanted to bleed people out, that's a really nice tactic right there, because spike maces do so much bleed. Not very defensive, but they are very, very, very bleed inducing. And so you can kind of stack on top of that bleeding you're causing. Okay, come on, hot longs. You got 7 seconds. Let's hope she doesn't go into, hold on. Let's hope she doesn't go into, coma. Into a coma. No, there she is. Oh, and someone else got up, too. Hold on. Who are we shooting at? We're shooting at that guy. Light him up! Light him up with crossbow bolts. Okay, we're shooting each other more than anything. Okay. So everybody medic. The good thing is that even if we press the button to get everybody, Crawl won't go anywhere because he's laying down. I almost feel like maybe I should just give everyone spike maces now that I'm thinking about it, because it's actually not a bad idea just for a bleeding perspective. Because if you look at the bleed, like these cause, so that one's right there, like 1.10. That's like 1.2. I mean, katanas are going to do pretty good bleed too. But where's Rain the Giant? That's like 0.9. Blood loss for the spike mace is I think it's 2 or something like that. It's 2 or it's close to that of like a katana, and that's 1.20. Won't help you against robots necessarily, but it's not a bad option necessarily. In fact, let's go in here, sell that one head, and then that'll give us $6,000 to spend on something, whether food or another weapon. Now, we won't get dexterity unless we use things like light weapons. Excuse me. But, let's see. Any spike maces? And there's mercenary clubs, which will teach the same skill, but... there we go, spike club. So you can see there, that's 2.0 in armor penetration. So we can get through armor and cause bleed, which is, I think, actually pretty nice. I actually really do think that Spike Club, in conjunction with crossbows, can basically make you like a bleeding, you can make you a monstrous amount of, like, give you a monstrous ability to just bleed people out, which is actually not a bad idea. And once you get people to bleeding, the good thing is that unless they heal themselves up, they're going to eventually die. They're going to eventually fall over, and then if they can't do anything else, they'll eventually die. So, as cool as Desert Sabers are. Desert Sabers are sadly like my most underused weapon, despite being very, very, very good. Unfortunately, as you can see, cutting damage is not super great, so our chance of actually doing getting dexterity up from doing that is very low. And dexterity is good. It's very, very good. But how much money is that? It's probably more than we can afford, right? 3,000, and that is 4,000, and that was Katoon number 1, and this is Katoon number 3. No, I'm gonna just take it. Spike Club. Oh, can't afford that. Oh, we haven't sold the head yet. Sell that and sell that, and I'm gonna give you that. Tune number 3. There you go. You should have a really, really good Spike Club. And we have some money just for food. We should really go into trying to do some more combat, actually, like getting into sword, like hand-to-hand combat, too. Got a lot of people here that we could recruit, but again, we're going to stick with kind of more of the Band of Bones feeling here. This is pretty good. As you can see, the resource, like 75, and it's only for 470 versus 900. So you can see this takes up a little more space, but it's really good monetarily. On even comparison to the cooked vegetables, it's really good. Gohan's one of the easiest things to get in the game, food-wise, and most of my playthroughs at least. One of the best things to buy. Really, the only downside is strength. Oh, we got more people fighting over here. Any of them a prince? Are they just these heavy guys again? I think they might be the heavies. But if we can get over here and actually kind of get into a fight, like heal one up and then like keep ambushing them, we can actually use that to our advantage here. Because they're actually pretty talented. Ooh, chest. Preferably one who's hurting some limbs. Yeah, we're gonna first aid this guy. Okay. So what I want to... Oh, Beep. Why'd you follow me outside, Beep? Why are you following me? There you go. Go back inside, Beep. Be safe. Don't get eaten. My gosh, I'm worried about him being out here. Okay, when is that guy gonna get up? It should be pretty soon. We're gonna turn off range and we're just gonna melee him. Okay, we got a few seconds. Let's get around him. Oh, he's playing dead. Sneak over here, and then that should help us out. I think it's a proximity thing, so we have to move pretty far away from him to really get him to start getting up. Uh-oh, is there another group of people? Uh-oh, there are. Oh, okay, they're going back. They're going back, whoever these guys are. Oh, did the guards go out and start attacking them in their own? Oh, no, they're attacking a group of... Okay, outlaws. Oh, there we go. There's one of them. Let's attack this fog heavy. He's missing an arm, I think, right? Oh, that guy. Get him before they do. Come on, hit him. Ah, no. They got him. I was kind of hoping to get some easier fighting done there. Try to heal one of these guys, but I feel like it'd be a waste at this point. Keep running. Don't come back if you know it's good. Okay, so he's talking to, I guess, one of these guys. So they're going down into this. I guess there is a death yard there that I just don't see. That or just a big skirmish going on. Come over here. This guy needs our help. You can help him, but I think I want to more follow the bad guys than anything. Because that has the highest chance for profit for us. Ah, that's a prince. Speaking of profit. This is where we get some profit. Okay, so let's take that head. Is someone hurt badly or something? Because someone's like... I feel like someone's hurt badly or something. Because somebody is not wanting to move. Someone needs a splint leg? So 22, 18, 19... Otto, you're hurt, right? Are you hurt? Or no, what is it? Weight? Encumbrance. Okay, it's just encumbrance. You got like nothing on ya, Otto. You are weak, man. Otto, dude. You got like a hammer and that's it, and you're really, really having trouble? You really having trouble? Take that. Well, I guess we gave you that spike mace, but still. Is it that heavy comparison-wise? And get some strength worked up. I'm going to do some running. The good thing is that like everything has a little bit of cutting damage, so they still should get dexterity, if I remember correctly. Experience just from having the cut damage. Statistics on all that stuff. There's a good amount of us, so if we do run across patrol, I think we can probably win against, at least especially if it's like a group of drones. Or just one of these guys. Here, let's turn on ranged. So we can try to shoot him. Ah, there we go. We got him, but that wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. So let's just run over here. Whoa, were we fighting somebody for a second? Looked like we were fighting somebody for a second, but then stopped. Okay, we have another head which we can sell. We've been more like Fogman hunters than anything in this playthrough. Yeah, I actually think we're a little bit lost in the fog, speaking of. I don't want to get too far away from the city. Let's go back to the city to reorientate our bearings. Kind of just try to boost strength and running. That's what you need in the fog, is strength and running. Oh, there we go. We can kind of run around here. In fact, we could actually have a lot of people just pick up a body to boost their strength. So pick up. Then we can have Rain, the giant, pick up one. Then Ruka, you pick up one. And then, do we have anyone left? Soto, you can pick up one. And Otto already has one. And a Hot Longs, you can pick up one. Okay. Now we all have bodies, so let's all run around. Hopefully they don't consider this... I don't think they would consider this terrorism. Sometimes it does. Consider you running around with bodies on your shoulder terrorism, but... I think we're getting lucky and it's not actually counting it. Or not actually, for some reason getting offended at it this time. Let's go to the bar and see if I can get some... If I can sell that head for... there we go. Alright, so we have Overworld Mark II. Sell that. Oh, can't afford it, so let's just buy some Gohan until you can. We can't afford that, so let's buy fruit. Sell him that. Buy back the fruit. Oh, you can't afford it. There we go, buy back. We get Gohan instead. We get Gohan instead. Because it's the superior food. Alright, we'll leave it there. Alright, so how are we doing? Oh, everyone's carrying a body? Looks like everyone's carrying a body. Which is good. Let's run up around here. We just need to get in a fight at some point. I think that would be the best thing to have happen. I didn't see anything around. Yeah, not a lot around. I think a lot of them have died, I guess. And our ultimate goal is to go and just shoot up Stoat. Shoot up Stoat with a bunch of crossbowmen. But we need to get to the 20s of speed. So if you wonder why I'm always running around, it's because speed is our limiter here. More than any other trait. I noticed there's a bunch of Fogmen over there. I'm a little worried that there's just maybe too many Fogmen for how many we are. We still don't have, like, some of our people are really great. Others not so much. Well, let's attack. Attack target. Let's run back here. Let's run back to the town walls a little bit and get some backup. Just number-wise. There's just a lot of the enemy here. Oh, okay. We need to drop all these bodies, too. Put down. Woo, let's run. I think Hot Longs is particularly hurt. Let's run, get some help, and then we can... Wait, where is everybody? Everybody's here? Did they just leave? Oh, they didn't want to run into the guards? I guess not. Oh, they probably picked up the dead bodies we dropped to eat it. Oh, gosh. That's dark. That's grim. That's a grim thought. Oh, I guess it's them. So we just dropped a bunch of bodies and they just kind of didn't care about us anymore. Surprisingly good defense mechanism, I guess. But let's keep getting our athletics up. And let's get our sneak up at the same time if we can. See, it's best to do it around guards because then since they can kind of see you, or just walk through towns and do it, because since they can kind of see you sometimes, it's best to do that. Good to see that. Interesting to see how none of us are quite good enough at it that we could get past guards, like door guards, at night. Keep running. All right, cool beans. I think we're generally just getting our experience up right now. Athletics for this is hot long, so they're one of the newest ones, right? So they're actually starting to get some pretty decent athletics. As you can see, though, I don't think it goes. It's going to just take a while to go up. Partly just because Czech get athletics a little slower. Doesn't mean we'll be forever lower. Just it'll go slower. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Over there. See if I can find any death yards. Think that that's probably going to be the thing if we make any more money to get some more spiked maces for people. You sneak through the fog. And also, I think we were getting pretty good at crossbows. However, I do think that our formation needs some work. And then just not sneak anymore right now. Just get that running. Get the running done. See if I can get find another death yard. Now we are getting pretty far from town, which is a little worrying. I actually haven't seen a lot of death yards around. I wonder if we actually kind of have gotten close to destroying all the potential death yards around. It's kind of an interesting thought. I know there's got to be something around. We've killed a lot of princes in this gameplay, so I don't know. Maybe, and we have seen a lot of death yards pop up saying they've been destroyed. I don't think you can totally destroy them once and for all, but you can do some damage, I'm pretty sure. Let's try going down the other way, because we haven't gone down this way much. So I wouldn't be surprised if we need to get more stuff, it would be down in this direction. Because even though we've played quite a while, a lot of our newer people are very under-geared. Like, literally just with pants and... literally only having pants and a weapon. We have a lot of offensive gear in terms of crossbows, everything like that. But armor, we're basically like as if we're newbies. Okay, let's try firing on these guys. Let's hold here. Okay, let's see how this works. The thing is, I think some people were kind of blocked by others here. Oh, yep, there as I was worried about. Okay, let's just do some first aid. Because I don't want to have a bleed going on. There we go. Spread out a little bit. How about that? Otto, you move here. Hot Lungs, you move here. Luca, move here. There we go. I think that's good. I think they're all just kind of coming at us through different angles. Hold on, who just got hit again? Hot Lungs again, man. First aid. Yeah, they're just coming at us from all angles. Just getting fired upon. Hold on, there we go. Oh, Hot Lungs went down. Oh gosh, Hot Lungs did go down. Hold on, pick them up. Pick them up. Or you go ahead, pick them up. Hot Lungs is probably gonna have the. Ooh, hold on. We're gonna have the highest toughness of all our newbies pretty soon with as much as they've gone down. Let's turn off ranged and just go melee. Just see how it works out. So we should be able to do fairly well, right? Because we're not that new now. Oh man, Addo swings so slow because his strength is so low. That's medic. Poor hot lungs. Let's go ahead and run back to town. And zoom in a little bit. Once we have armor, the friendly fire won't be as big of a problem. Whoa, gosh, oh, I did not see that we were running right into people. Hold on, try to fight them, actually. Are we, like, universally really badly hurt, or are we actually kind of... They have, like, attack 10. I think most of us could probably fight these guys. Some of them not so much. But for the most part, I think we could probably fight these guys. But we might want to divide up a little bit and not bunch up so much. I think we should be able to beat these guys. And none of us don't have armor, but they don't have any armor either. And we're not just entirely untalented. Now those guys will beat us if they fight us. Those guys will be some trouble. Let's sneak. Wait, who sees you? Oh, him. There we go. Everyone sneak. There we go. Yeah, they don't see us. I guess the fog's good for that. Okay, just sneak home. Sneak home. Or medic first. Oh, I guess we don't need a medic, really. Let's speed up a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let's make sure we say the right thing. There we go. Let's get back here. There we go. We're getting good enough a sneak that we can kind of just travel along and just not have to worry about getting intercepted a little bit. Which is nice. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate not having to get intercepted. Or not getting intercepted. It's up here. One thing that still confuses me a little bit is in the game, there's basically how each weapon has different amounts of reach, right? But I still haven't figured out, because it feels like the Nodachi is just like an upgrade to the katana in the game. Just it takes up a main slot. Ooh, let's run around here. Let's just get running experience. Or we need to get to where everyone can run around 20 miles per hour before we can attack Stout. It's the bare minimum we can get before we can attack Stout, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to kind of park this little area right here, running up the little cliffs and everything. Be a while. That's the hardest part with Shekins. It's gonna take a long while before we're fast enough. Now, I guess we could actually throw some people who are not very good at fighting, though, on these. Yeah. And medic a little bit. Meanwhile, we'll just have everyone to run. Just getting up their running experience. Yeah, another Death Yard killed. Run them over here just to go back and forth. Oh, is that going to be a prince? Please tell me that's a prince. It's going to just went down. Ah, no, it's a heavy. Always the possibility. Always the possibility we get a prince. Let's keep getting our running up. A lot of us are getting close, though. I will have to give credit. A lot of them are getting close. They're just not quite there yet. Actually, hold on. Let's go back and see if we can buy another weapon. Oh, I closed the door. I didn't not mean to do that. They opened it. It's good. So basically, what I'm referring to is there's the Nodachi here, right? The Nodachi kind of just looks like a better version of the katana in the game. I guess the Nodachi has an indoor penalty, but that's what really the sidearm is for. So I guess the Wakizashi gets an indoor bonus? Yeah, it gets an indoor bonus. So it kind of almost feels like you want to have a Wakizashi and a Nodachi. and just skip right over the katana. Which is a little interesting. Now, I don't think the katana does any blunt damage, actually. Nodachi does, apparently. Oh, no, I was looking at the Falling Sun. Armor penetration. I don't think armor penetration... It's just worse on the katana. Besides the indoor penalty, I'm guessing the only real advantage of the katana is it could be used both indoor and outdoor. Effectiveness, but just one of those weapon choices. Let's just keep running around in here too. Oh, do we see any hammers? Those bleeding hammers. So I know that we're not really good with them now, but I think we can get good with them over time. And actually do some good with them. Sell that. Who bought the thing? There we go. Give it to Soto. There we go. And then get rid of these two because we want them training. And do we already eat through all our food? I'd be surprised if we eat through all our food, but we can try to buy some more. More Gohan. There we go. It might just be that most people don't have it into their backpacks, and that's what shares the food. Yeah, that's what it is. Most people just don't have it in their backpacks. So the thing is, backpack actually will share the food across all your characters. I don't know if I just melded those two together or what, because it just disappeared. But did it fall on the ground? No. Let's get rid of these two. Those two are training. See how they're doing. I could throw people in sleeping to have them rest a little bit, but... So they're sitting at 5, and this is a rank 1. Okay, so you can't really get better than 5. Max skill level 5. They're sitting at attack. Okay, so neither of those guys are going to be benefited, really. Soto can benefit. Soto's the only one who can benefit. Okay, so you have 6. I'm going to back you off. I'm going to throw Soto on, and just in case there's some kind of vague benefit... I'm gonna leave him on the. I leave her on the. Leave him on there. For a little bit. I guess if you wanted to do crossbow and have a sidearm, katana could work really well. Because then you could actually use. Because then the weapon could be indoor and outdoor. But I don't really see much purpose in the katana in the game otherwise. Unless it's your only weapon. So you can't have kind of like a daisho, which is actually kind of surprising since they have the katana and the wakizashi that you can't have like a daisho thing going on, where you got them both on your side and you always have it on your back, and like the stereotypical movie like the claymore, where how like in movies they have people having like the claymores and longswords. Which is funny though, because a lot of times swords are just carried in carts, like really big weapons. You just toss them in for mercenary groups, and at least in Europe, right? A lot of long swords and stuff like that, or a lot of like the really really longer like claim like weapons like that would be either carried on a cart, just and you just wheel around, and then if something happens, people would go to the cart and get their weapon, or you could carry it in your hand. Like depending, you could just kind of there's like every way of carrying it, but generally not often on the back. I know somebody made a back sheath recently that you could pull out from the back, and they might wear it on the back just for traveling. But if you were afraid you were going to get attacked, having it on your back was not the general way to go. Maybe slung over their shoulder. It looks real fancy on video games. But even in video games, you get that clipping of where they start taking it out, and it looks like it slides out the side of the sheath. And I think that's exactly what that guy who made it do, is had the side where you could slip it out, right? But when you get into historical stuff, a lot of times people just either would leave, like in the case of like with shields and other stuff, you could just kind of stack stuff on the ground. A lot less elegant as people typically portray the past. Sometimes you will just drop stuff and picked it up later. Let's fight. I want to get melee fighting. Oh my gosh, tons of people showed up. Where they all come from? Well, this is actually a perfect chance. Okay, hold on. Get into this fight here. You too. Because this is a perfect opportunity for you guys. Get some fighting experience. Come on. See how your swings do. Now, the other thing is a lot of our people aren't very good at blunt weapons, if I remember correctly, so switching some of them to blunt is going to have some short-term weaknesses, but in the long term we should profit. Oh, we got... went down over here. Hold on, is that a... no, that's not a prince. I was hoping that would be a prince. Ooh, hold on. Missing the fighting. The fighting's going on over here. Are we not even getting involved? Oh, I guess we're too far away. It's a shame. But yeah, these guys are perfect. If you want to get katana training, come to Mongrel. It's just the best place to get training for if you're... Oh, someone's firing the up here crossbow. If you heard that giant, like, launch... Or the harpoon gun. Okay, those guys are getting knocked down. Guards are doing work. Oh, that was a nice fall. I like that fall he did there. He just flipped over to the front, but then was still on his legs and then fell backwards. Okay, so it's gonna be a long time until we're stoat ready with this kind of rabble here. Gotta get a lot of more money. Stuff like that. I think we're gonna leave it here. This is one of our training episodes, I guess. But I thank you guys for watching. Oh, and I'm gonna medic up a little bit. Medic up a little bit. We're gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Back another time. See you guys later. All right. Bye.